and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live, everybody, yeah! Do my dance. Gotta do that dance. Do the stir. Do the canoe. Doing the canoe. Coming back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. I'm Ken Heron, and right there on my left, ladies and gentlemen, I give you not Dana Williams. Yeah. Who is that guy? What? We don't know him. I don't know that guy. Who is he? I bet he doesn't even have a hole. I bet he doesn't even have a drone.
You know what? I do. I keep bees.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Fish. Jerome Fischer. He's my one of my many morning show co-hosts. And
your favorite.
My absolute favorite.
We were hugely successful.
We were syndicated for a minute, and that was fun, wasn't it?
I believe it was a minute and a half.
Yeah. So he's going to sit in for Dana, who is out being a rock star with his band, Diamond Rio. So much going on right now. And he's going to have the news. I've got stuff to give away. The coolest folding drone you've ever seen from Ishin. I think I finally said it right. Going to be giving this away tonight. The viewer video of the week. I got a guest, Jeff Sills, JAS Aerial. So much going on. But first, a word from our sponsor. After all, they are the Cadillac of processed meats.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah.
I love pigeon jerky.
Yeah. That just kind of falls off the cliff there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, let's see. All right.
Hey, Ben, can I take a second?
Yeah, please take a second.
I just want to say thank you for thinking of me and allowing me to be on your YouTube shindig.
Man, it's so good to have you here.
I have to tell you, I'm kind of a little upset because when you called and said, hey, I need you to be on my drone program, I honestly thought we were going to be talking about honeybees. But, okay, that just throw away all of my notes that I took.
Man, oh, lordy. Drone joke number one. And a couple of these. All right. So much to get to. Just wanted to remind everybody that Super Chat is on right now. And I've got plenty of these eyes for your drone. If you're a first time here, these eyes, the big ones, they go on your Phantom and they scare away the birds and they look cool. Look at that.
You should play that song, These Eyes.
These Eyes. Well, I can't because YouTube would flag me. So
that's right.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't want to get flagged. I've been flagged. It doesn't feel good. So got those, and I got a whole new batch of Mavic eyes for your Mavic. And now here is Fish to tell you what a Mavic is.
It's a guy that rides along the Western Trail. He's a Mavic. He doesn't take anybody's BS. He just does what he wants.
That's right. I'm just riding along the trail here, being a Mavic. Okay.
I'm good, I'm bad, and I'm not ugly.
Right.
Well, yes, just a little bit.
So thank you again for being here, because I think if I did this myself, it would be horrible. Dana will be back next week. He promises.
Maybe.
He promises he'll be back next week. Just want to let you know that October 26th, Brennan from Droner will be here. And then Kelly from Ready Set Drone will be on November 2nd. Daniel from Drone Worship, December 9th. And Jason Shappert from Remote Pilot 101. Many of you know him because that's where you went to study for your Part 107 to remotepilot101.com. So all of that, and now let's go ahead and get into the news. From the newsroom, it's all the news that's fit to drone. Drone the newsroom, news drone from the drone newsroom. Hey, it's Fish.
All right, it's no RoboCop, but close. After months of heated debate, a civilian oversight panel has signed off on a year-long test of drones by the LAPD, making the largest police department in the nation to deploy the technology. However, clearly, major strides over Mayberry's first drone program of tying a Super 8 camera to Barney Fife's Kate.
Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. That's kind of good news.
Yeah. A drone collided with a commercial jet in Canada. Happened over Jean-les-Auges Airport in Quebec City last Thursday. The drone was too high, too close to the airport. At the time of the impact, the drone was being flown at an altitude of 450 meters.
Yeah.
That's about 1,500 feet American, just to let you know.
That is bad news. However, nobody was hurt, but Canada and Fish, you don't know, but the drone law in Canada is not good to begin with, and this isn't going to help. I actually have some video from that. I'll go ahead and play that right now.
The Canadians were really nice to the drone, by the way. They're really.
Oh, they're so nice up there, eh? So here you go. This is an actual video from the crash. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow, how about that? Okay,
yeah,
and
I thought that was horrific.
A producer's yelling at me in my ear. That was a fake. That was manufactured in After Effects, and that was totally not real. Okay, back to you in the newsroom.
However, the Skyjet plane only did sustain minor damages, so there you go with that.
Yeah, and by the way, I just want to show you this. There's the minister. What's his name? The minister of
dronage.
Yeah, the federal transport minister, Mark Garner, said he's extremely preoccupied. And I have a picture of what an extremely preoccupied dude looks like in Canada. And here you go. That's what he looks like. That's a very preoccupied dude. Doesn't he look preoccupied?
Correct.
Yes.
I believe there were close to just under 1,600 reports last year in 2017. 130 of them probably were reported as semi-serious, but really amounted to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
See, I did my homework.
Yeah, you did. Now you don't have a drone, do you, Fish? At all? You don't?
Well, no, but I have somebody that drones in my ear constantly.
Drone pun number 2.
Number 2?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. The Cable News Network has been awarded the first FAA waiver allowing drone flights over crowds. That would be CNN. It's a definite milestone for an industry seeking greater freedom for the use of remote control devices for everything from insurance inspection to covering news and, needless to say, more employment opportunities for drone pilots. Yes?
Yeah, and the drone that they're being allowed to fly is a Vantage Robotics Snap drone. That's what.
Yeah, that completely, breaks apart on impact.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. So, even though it would break apart and everything, I still wouldn't want to get hit in the head with it.
Oh, no, of course not.
Yeah.
It's built out of Legos, I believe.
Oh, is it? Now, you've got kids, so you've stepped on Legos in the middle of the night, and that's no fun either.
Extremely painful. Well, the FAA currently prohibits, of course, drone flights overhead, although its regulation allows for waivers if applicants can show there isn't a risk of injury. But anytime a drone's going to hit you in the face or in the head, it's going to hurt a little bit.
Yes.
But once again, that's just pilot error.
Pilot error. You got more news?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Chinese manufacturer DJI has announced a new technology to identify and track airborne drones. It's a system that takes advantage of all the telemetry data sent by the aircraft. The technology is being motivated by security concerns, and authorities want to make sure they can identify who's flying near sensitive locations or in ways that raise serious concerns.
Okay, cool. And Aiden Dive Bliss, thank you so much for the super chat. Love the show. Can you get some Mavic eyes?
Oh, hey, that's
Sure.
what super chat is, huh?
Yeah, man.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. $8 more and you can have a set of eyes. I'm sorry, I have to ask for $10 super chat for the eyes just for shipping. But thanks for the $2. Is that mean to me?
No, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, because then if I promised Aiden eyes for $2, then everybody else would be like,
I completely understand. That could be the very last $2, however, that Aiden has, and it's gracious enough that he gave that.
Yes, and I appreciate it so much.
But still, Aiden, you're not getting the eyes.
No, man, see, I feel bad. Private message me, Aiden, and I'll give you something.
Hey, believe me, I've known Ken for many, many years. He doesn't feel bad.
Don't give away my secrets, Fish. All
right, here we go. Wrapping it up on the news side.
Yeah.
Cloudy with a chance of burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mexican fast food chain Guzman y Guzman has teamed up with Alphabet's drone team Project Wing to explore new ways to deliver its food. Of course, a drone mothership has been built in addition to custom kitchens at Project Wing's test site to start testing the new delivery method.
So they're going to deliver burritos with a drone. I see several problems with that.
I think Pizza Hut tried to deliver a pizza over in Australia this way as well. So,
won't that cool off the food? Putting a giant fan over the. I guess they would wrap it.
I say, well, yeah, because they don't want to cause any issue with the quality of their food. So. But I would say if it doesn't work, my suggestion, Burrito Canyon.
There you go. And Lafayette Wade, thank you so much, man. Woo! Lafayette Wade.
$2 and you got eyes.
No, he just bought Aiden eyes. So nice. Yes, you see?
Very nice.
See, man, the drone community, man, we look out for each other. Now, I mean, I could have easily just given him the eyes and been the nice guy, but no. Lafayette was the nice guy. And I thank you so much. Aiden, thanks you very much.
Ken, you have overhead expenses.
I do, man. I got overhead.
Everybody understands business.
Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
Email. We get email. We get your email every day. Here's your mail today.
All right. This one is from Andy Cortez from Birmingham, UK.
Hey, Andy, right down the road.
Well, he's across the pond there. Birmingham,
England. Okay.
Yes, England. Yes. He says, and I'm not going to try an accent. He says, hey, Ken, I certainly did get my drone eyes, and thank you so much. They look really eye-catching. Do you have a catalog of your Super Chat giveaway gifts, as I would certainly like to browse through it.
That would be ideal.
That would be ideal. My girlfriend, Rhett, was really impressed with them. I met Retina University parking lot. She was a star pupil. Okay.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that's my eye puns exhausted. Thanks again, Ken, and keep up the good work. And that is Andy Cortez from Birmingham, Birmingham in the UK. And I have a picture of him. I have a picture of him that I can share of him with.
And I know you can throw that on. You've done it before.
Yeah, here it is. This is him. That's how the eyes come, and then of course there's his eyes.
Oh, that's nice that he sent you photos.
Isn't that nice? And
very nice.
If you guys get eyes and you want to send me a photo, man, I appreciate that, and I'll share it with everybody. So now, I guess I don't know what should we do next. I wanted to ask everybody while
I don't know. You do the clock, man. I'm just here.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Wow,
I am Wedge. $10 super chat. Give away a pair of eyes to a needy drone pilot. Okay. By the way, and thank you so much, I am Wedge. Always. Did I make I am Wedge? You are. You got a spanner, don't you? I don't want to neglect him.
How?
So we're going to be giving this away.
Eyes could be so inexpensive. Give the gift of sight.
Give the gift of eyes. Yes. This is an awesome drone. Going to be giving this away in a very unique way.
It's going to be nice of you to give that to me for guesting on your show. I would like. Look, I got to start droning sometime.
I tell you what, though, Fish, you will get Thursday Night Live, the home version, the home game, so you can play at home.
All right. Who's hosting that, by the way?
Derek Hunt. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Derek. Thanks for everything, Ken. Don't make me have to kick you out. Here's my donation towards 2 people that can't get eyes. So look, this is so nice. Everybody is going to get eyes. Thank you so much, Derek.
That's very nice.
I lost my whole track of thought. What was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to ask everybody in the chat if you would just take a moment and type in what kind of drone you have. Just type it in there. What kind of drone do you have? And if you have more than one,
Ken,
huh?
Are you on the edge wondering if I'm going to say anything?
Yeah. Here's the thing about Fish. Fish and I did a morning show on a very male radio station. Well, I don't even remember. What was it? 10? I can't remember. 90.
Who cares? We don't even care.
Yeah,
we don't care anymore.
We don't care. And we were, as they say, edgy.
And we were great.
And by edgy, I mean we were rude. Yeah, it was a very male-oriented.
Yeah.
And
well, hey, look, that's what we got paid to do. All right.
That's right. That's exactly right. Now, I have some video of a gentleman named Shaky.
Oh, is this Shock the monkey?
No.
Oh, okay, great.
But please explain to the people who Shaky was or is.
So
he's
great
not
excerpts.
dead. He's not dead. Although we were wondering many times if he was going to be dead. Right. So please explain who Shaky.
He was our anxiety-ridden producer.
Yes.
That occasionally would come through in quite flying colors, I would think. You know, when we interviewed all the folks from, of course, the television program Lost. He's got Christina Applegate and a lot of, I mean, we've had a lot of great guests on the show back in the day. Oh, there, and I said it, back in the day. I used to say, never say back in the day. But Shaky didn't ever quite have it together. He's done some things that I cannot tell you about.
Yes.
Because Ken will cringe a little bit.
No. You can tell him that he drank quite a bit. And
yeah, he drank extensively.
And do you remember we used to have a breathalyzer, and very much like you would have to, some alcoholics can't drive their car until they breathe into their car. We had a breathalyzer, and Shaky would have to breathe into the breathalyzer before we turn on his microphone, because it's irresponsible of a radio person to let someone who's impaired on the radio.
But we also had him shove raw butter in his mouth. He drank an entire ostrich egg.
Yeah.
He ate bits and pieces of insects. He was an entomology expert when it came to the taste, hot sauce. I mean, everything.
We abused him. We had a thing called a Shaky Experimental Monday. And
this was long before, and I don't want to knock on anybody, but this was long before on YouTube where that was like the big thing to try the Satan's toe and all of this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The peppers and all of that.
Yeah. And I have a video that I had to edit a little bit, but this video is available. You can look for it. It makes me howl, even to this day. Every time if I'm having a bad day, I watch this and I'm crying with laughter.
A lot of them do. A lot of them do that to me.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, there's so many good ones.
Well,
the thing is at the time they didn't get a whole lot of views, but I mean they are just huge.
Yeah,
we even had a couple of ones that were stolen by other people that seemed to get like millions of views. Like when we did the interview with the lead singer from
Corey
Taylor.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that has about 20,000 views. But I want to.
There's one that's got like 1 million something.
What? Yeah. Did we monetize that?
No, we did not.
No!
Somebody stole it from us and covered up our logo.
Son of a gun. Well, it was a good interview. Now, I want to share with these people just a minute or two of Shaky, the abused intern, and the marshmallows.
Oh, great.
Enjoy this.
All right, you said you could shove 7, 8 marshmallows in your mouth?
I think so.
Okay.
All right. Here, just oh, my God. Wait.
There you go.
Oh, they're the size of your head. See, the thing is, he said he can eat 3 marshmallows in his mouth, but these were huge.
I thought they were little small ones.
He's got 2. Here's 3.
And he's not putting on.
Oh, that is going to be classic.
Oh, he was so overdramatic on everything.
No, that's really him.
I know, but I mean, it was honest, but that was one of the benefits. Everything was just so.
What is it, 1 again? That's 1.
Yeah.
And
come on now, get him in there.
At the end, you'll see a very fat Ken. I was about 50 pounds heavier.
2.
Oh, this makes me howl.
It's funny because it's gagging. It's all muffled. You know, like a freshly fallen snow. Shaky, come on.
Of course I am.
I can't take it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great stuff.
Anyway, if you didn't find that funny,
Stephen J, so much for a drone show.
I apologize. Bringing it back to the drone stuff.
Well, you may not know this, but Shaky was actually a drone. At one time he was human, but we put him into an extensive science experiment, and they rebuilt him into a marshmallow eating machine.
Yes, it was. I just wanted to let everybody know, as we bring it on back to the drones. And now I know this is going to sound like I'm bragging, but I am. I got contacted by a company, a large construction company, Southland Holdings. I don't know if you've ever seen my Egner's Ferry Bridge demolition video.
No.
But I did that over a year ago, and I got a call just the other day from a company who wanted to buy the rights to it and then use it on their website. So this big construction company, just out of the blue, and this is a great thing that you can do if you like filming stuff in cities. You know, there's TV shows, movies, and other people, interested parties that might want to use your stuff as B-roll. And I've been contacted a few times for that. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have your contact information in your videos so that these people can contact you. I'll play a little bit of that here. Egner's Ferry Bridge being done blowed up. There we go. There it is. You like stuff that blows up, don't you, Fish?
Heck yes. I've blown stuff up myself.
Gary and I were out there. We waited over an hour to get these shots. I think that was, yeah, this is Gary's drone. This is his Phantom 3 Pro. The first explosion was to chase away birds. So Southland Holdings.
So is that the new bridge on the far side then? And
yeah, it is. Yes, and Southland Holdings are the people that that built the new bridge. That old bridge was just in the way. It got hit by a bunch of barges and everything. And
I tell you, that's a lot of skill, though, right there, though, to blow up a bridge like that right next to a brand new bridge. That
oh my goodness, yes. And then after they blew it up in sections, divers went down and cut it up underwater. Underwater welders cut it up, and they put it on barges and hauled it away.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And
so in Focus Aerial Media says, how did they clean up the mess? Bam. There you go. Divers.
Yeah, divers.
Maybe
Imagine
leave it as a fish reef. That would be a great idea as well.
Yeah, but it's got to be a, you know, so ships and boats can get under it.
Correct.
But imagine the mess underwater that the divers had to deal with, all that stuff. And then
I think of all the money that they made. That's a lot. That's a big paycheck right there.
Yeah, yeah. And another really cool thing that happened, I got contacted by a high school in Dallas. There's a teacher there, a very forward-thinking teacher who has formed a drone club for kids 9th through 12th grade. And I've been asked to speak in front of the class via Skype. I said, fly me down. Give me a hotel room. I'm there. I'll bring the drone. He's like, yeah, now our budget, you know. But I just thought that was pretty cool. And I think it's great that schools are thinking about doing this stuff because drones are hot right now and they're not going away.
No, they're not going to go away. I mean, it's definitely something for the future and will only get better.
Right. And there's a lot of careers that are going to happen because of the industry. And of course, rules will loosen up. As soon as Amazon starts flying drones around and dropping off your tube socks in 20 minutes or less, then there's going to be a lot of
You actually think that's
career.
going to happen, Ken?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, to that extent?
Sure. And by the way, James Townley. Thank you very much, James. Hey, Ken, love your show. James, I don't know, do you have a spanner? Because you need one. I'll give you one. I'll give you one later if you don't have one. Yeah.
I think Derek Hunt has a point there. Drones are here to stay, maybe even evolve into our flying cars. You know, there's there's no movies that have been made about the future that eventually it has not become reality. So, you know, it may be beyond our lifetime or something like that, but definitely it's stuff that we're working with. Technology works so exponentially, you know, it just moves ahead so fast.
Yeah.
It's hard really a lot of the time to keep up with it, but I think it's definitely an amazing thing. Dude, the more that I sit here, I'm getting into drones.
Oh, yeah, good. It's very contagious, or contagious.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, a couple of these.
I did notice at the end of the program here, we have a Q&A with Ken and Fish. I know you're probably pretty excited about writing that, weren't you, since it was Fish and Ken for so long.
Man. Look,
you actually thought about it when you wrote that,
No,
didn't
man.
you?
No, man. Look. I've always been an and. In morning radio, I've always been the and. It's always been like, you know, fill in blank and Ken. And I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that.
I know you always have been. And but I want to say that just for all of your listeners here, I think Ken is one of the most intellectual, the most creative guys that I ever had the pleasure to work with, and I've always enjoyed working with you, and I've always enjoyed being your friend. We've had our ins and outs and stuff like that, but you're a great guy.
And good looking, too, and smell good.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but and if you send in $2, you're not going to get eyes. But
oh, Roger.
I mean, other than that,
thank you so much, Roger. I appreciate it. I wanted to play a little bit of this video. Speaking of Amazon, they had a patent they filed recently, and it's really not a bad idea. I'm just going to go ahead and play this, and it kind of explains what their patent is all about. When Amazon announced it would soon deliver Prime packages via drones, it didn't account for long-distance travel, but the company has thought of a solution: docking stations in areas where dedicated facilities are far and few between. Amazon has submitted a patent for using tall structures like lampposts as docking and recharging stations for its delivery drones. The patent is for a series of multi-use unmanned aerial vehicles docking stations, which would enable drones to recharge remotely and between deliveries. The company would also be able to provide navigational information to lost drones. Lost drones would send error signals to local antennas that would respond by directing the drone to a nearby station. From there, the drone would receive rerouting information to complete its delivery. Now, all that is cool. I'm fine with that. But this part,
double as delivery hubs where drones could drop off.
I don't see packages sliding down lampposts. But the rest of it is pretty cool. Yeah, this technology is here to stay. Now, is it time to give away something?
I don't know. When I was paying you a compliment, somebody said I was brown-nosing you. Believe me. Not.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you saying that. And in all sincerity, I enjoyed working with you. It was a lot of fun. He and I worked in Huntsville, Alabama together. How long did we work together? 4 years, was it?
4 years, and we were in Tennessee, Georgia, in Florida, and so we had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun getting paid for all those places for a minute. And then they're like, I don't know what happened, but they're like, yeah, we don't want to do that anymore. So,
hey, I made good money.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because your name was first. It was right. the guy never gets paid.
No. Well, hey, now you're making the big bucks.
That's me, Mr. Big Bucks. So I'm tempted to give away this drone right now, but we do have to call our guest. So I'm going to hold off on this. That's a tease. That's it's like, hey, we could give this away, but wait, we got more content. So it is 30 minutes in, and for those of you who have seen the show before, you know that I don't have
Sills?
Yes,
Did
Jeff
I just give
Sills.
something away?
Yes, Jeff. We're going to call him JAS Ariel. Go ahead and put his logo up there. Make him happy. So now, I'm going to go ahead and try to Skype him in.
Is he going to give us some inexpensive peripheral options?
I think so. I think that's what he's going to do.
Save Droner some money?
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I can. I've had bad luck with Skype before, so let's hope that he answers. Ladies and gentlemen, the
There he
spinny
is.
thing. Hey!
Hello, sir.
He made it. Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Well, thank you. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, so you're in Texas.
Yes, just north of Houston.
Okay. And you have a whopping 13 subscribers.
Yes, it is a.
Don't
it is
worry,
a-
Jeff. You'll have 17 after this program.
For sure.
It
You know-
is a drone channel that is in its infancy. So.
Okay, cool. And I appreciate using the good microphone tonight. I mean, you can hardly compete.
Not everybody has an XLR. Sometimes
know.
it's all about USB. All right.
I know. No, you sound fine. I'm just teasing. So please do check out his channel. There's a link in the description. And so let me just share this really quick, and you can tell everybody who this is. There's a cute little fella here. And who is this guy here? Wait, no, not that. That was a...
Yeah.
I saw him.
Yeah, that was Aiden. He is he's one of my sons, and they would come out whenever I would fly the drone in the front yard as I practiced, and would watch. And he had specifically asked for me to send the drone straight up. And
Oh, he
wanted
did.
to stand underneath it, so he was sitting there watching it the whole time that it went up, and I went ahead and took it up until the little lady told me I needed to stop, and then decided that I wanted to pan up just to get a visual as to what I could see, and then I brought him over and let him see how high the drone had gotten, and so he was amazed and really enjoyed that.
Okay, and how old is he?
He is 5.
5. Oh, can you imagine being 5 fish and
Yeah.
all this technology? I mean, you know,
It'd be amazing. Yeah.
we're both over 50, and we grew up without freaking cell phones.
I'm 12. I'm a 12-year-old boy,
Yeah.
Ken. You know that.
Yeah, I'm amazed every time that they can cram another gig on a thumb drive. Like, what? That's crazy. So, what kind of drone do you have there, Jeff?
All right, so yeah, I have a Phantom 3 Standard that I invested in primarily because of watching videos of yours and others. When I first got into this hobby, I had started with, I guess, fairly rudimentary stuff. My first one was the WOW Blademaster drone that flew in circles and basically was like a little helicopter.
Great name, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wowie Blademaster. I loved it. It was scary. Moved to the ominous FPV after that.
Ominous
And
FPV.
spent about that was the first one that had a camera on it, and I spent a year basically kind of learning how to control the drone.
Oh, that's good.
And it
You got to
wasn't
do
a-
that. You got to do that in the beginning. I started
Yeah.
out with a Hubsan. And you know, any drone that doesn't have GPS lock is going to be hard to fly. Now, a GPS lock is what keeps the drone hovering in the same space when you let go of the controls.
Now, I understand. I know you're a pincher and not a thumber. Now, what about you, Jeff?
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't have any of the nice Ken thumb covers, so I'm
Oh.
still coming up with an alternate for that.
Can we
which I
just
think
move on
is-
to the next segment then?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, Jeff.
Actually, I don't. You know what? I totally forgot. Please excuse me. We're 35 minutes in, and I forgot about the razzmatazz. I have new razzmatazz. Boom. There you go. Huh?
Got the Erasmus.
Does that make everything better? And your logo, of course. There you go.
I kind of liked what Jeff was saying. Continue.
Please.
Yeah, so I was introduced to a Phantom 2 by my uncle, and that was the first time I'd flown a GPS drone and fell in love with it. the stability and everything, the clarity of the camera. It was something that was just amazing. And when I started seeing what other people did with the drone, and I had seen Ken's videos, I had seen other channels that had specifics to the Phantom 3. I knew that that was the direction that I wanted to go. It was an inexpensive drone to start with, so entry level was something with when you have a family of 5 boys. Entry level is very important.
How do you have time to fly a drone? 5 kids.
Now, how many do you have, Fish?
Never mind.
Yeah. I think he has more. Don't you have more? Did you have one since last time we talked?
I'm at 5. I'm at 5.
Seems like every time we talk, you've procreated.
No, I'm at 5.
Okay, cool. So Jeff, wanted to specifically ask you a few things about the homemade things that you've created for your drones, but specifically, and I hope you have it handy to show us the range extender.
Yes. So I had been going through all of the different channels, and I stumbled across this video that a guy named Carson Miller had made about a range extender, a do-it-yourself range extender. And it had this nice little PDF form that you could download, and it was stuff that you used around the house. It was aluminum foil with cardboard from a file folder. And you basically drew the pattern out, you cut it to match. It would create this curved form once you got finished with it. It's essentially just taped together, but when you fit it onto the antenna, you get the range extender, right?
That's right. Some people are using Pringles cans for that. And before you continue, I just want to thank John Krasniak.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, love the show. Tune in every week and enjoy the content. Keep up the great work. Send your guest a set of Bestum aerial knobs for his standard. Actually, I hate to say it, but I'm out of Bestum knobs. Gave away my last pair last time, and that worked out nicely. But they will be resupplying very soon, so thank you, Bestum aerial. And thank you, John Krasniak. Now back to you in the studio.
Yeah, so I didn't really believe that this was actually going to work. In my neighborhood, I get a lot of interference. So if I go maybe halfway down the block, I start getting alerts, and it tells me that I'm getting interference. I see flickering in the video. So I built this, put it on, and now I can pretty much fly anywhere in my neighborhood with no interference whatsoever.
Hold that up, please. Hold that up closer to the camera, if you would.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's see a close-up of that. Now, some people may not realize that the Phantom 3 standard uses Wi-Fi. Yeah. And not Lightbridge technology.
Yeah, it's not Lightbridge. So the Wi-Fi signal, if you have an ability to boost the signal, it really improves the flight. So I've actually been looking into getting a commercial version of this, that's made. I believe you've showcased the double on your Phantom 4.
And the same company makes those for the Mavic, the Spark, and the Standard. There's links. If you saw my video, just go down. There's links in the description there where you can get those, and they're very inexpensive.
But after watching Ken's channel, I noticed, through the different videos, he would talk about the equipment that he used. And I was always impressed with the clarity of the audio. I was, the clarity of the video, how everything was really smooth. And, when he showed me his recorder that he uses for the audio, of course, naturally, I went and looked it up. And after the small heart attack from seeing the amount of money that it cost, I realized that was not in my immediate thing. So I had found an app online with in the iOS store, which was a Video Record Pro app.
Yeah, let me show that. I have that actually up right now. I believe I can bring that up. This is what you're talking about right here, the Voice Record Pro. Yeah, and so I was experimenting with that. It records the audio, and then it puts it through a bunch of filters, which really improve and clear it up. It allows you to go through and kind of take out background noise and stuff. And for a free app, I was really impressed with it. But the other problem I had was wind noise, which was killing me. And of course, I don't have any of the advanced microphones.
So I basically took a standard Apple headphone set and modified
What is that?
some foam.
What have you done, sir? Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. So the microphone is in that part, and you create a little windscreen.
Windscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
I
brilliant.
just created a windscreen out of it. Now, this works pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit there are several times if it's really windy that I'll have to put it up under my shirt to get a little bit less wind noise. What I want to do is take this big piece of foam and make a circle, cut out a circle like a cone and put it over that and see if I can improve on the design. Especially for people that don't have a lot of money, burning a hole in their pockets, but they have equipment like this lying around, that it works exceptionally well.
Yeah, and I have to tell you, I want to go back and talk about this recorder. I bought this probably 8 years ago, and this has been the single best purchase for what I do ever. And it's so worn out, I can't even see what kind it is, and I don't remember, but it's a Roland, and I know that there's a link to it in this description. So it's around $200, but it records to SD, and I use this every day. So that's
the last thing that I'll share with you guys, and this was specifically for Ken because he loves his Osmo, he loves his stability cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I decided that I would share with you the $30 stability camera that I have.
Say what?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people don't realize you can do that. That's great. I love the handle. How did you make that?
Well, that's the thing. This I didn't purchase. This was actually something that I had found online, which is actually made, I don't even think it has a name on it. It's just called Handheld Gimbal. I found this through the Wish app, I believe. Or no, actually, this was from Amazon. I had this listed on Amazon. But it's basically a gimbal holder for this. What was funny is that when I went online, there wasn't a promo video or anything that told me anything about it. So I found like this one Japanese video or Chinese video where you couldn't understand a thing they were saying, and some guy was walking around with it, and the video was really great.
Okay, so you didn't make that?
No, this is not purchased, but it's a $30 item. I mean, it's basically 2 poles and a handle.
And it screws down onto where the props go.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
It actually has the mounts, and they're color coded.
Yeah. Now, if you will be so kind, Jeff, as to send me a link, I'll include it in this description after we stop the show. Oh, hey.
Man, you can make that out of racquetball handle.
Schwappy. Hey, man. Thank you for the $10. No comment, just $10 super chat. Super chat is on, by the way. Again, if you just joined us, I've got eyes both for the Phantom and for Mavic. And
if that wasn't enough, and don't you think it ought to be?
Don't you think it ought to be? I finally have some swag. Here is a Heron logo.
Oh no.
Now, I only have about 3 or 4 of these, so I'm going to have to charge $20 each super chat for this, or $10 if I sign it.
Oh.
No, $10 while supplies last. I guess the first 3 if you're interested in having one of these. So I really appreciate you coming on the show and showing us all those cool things. And Fish, I appreciate you co-hosting this with me. And I'm sure people are like, "Where's Dana? What's going on with Dana?" So I've got your Dana
I haven't
fix.
seen one mention.
Yeah, well they're all thinking it, and I'm getting that vibe. So I've got your Dana fix. Here's a little video that I never posted, and you see all the videos that we do, and it seems like we luck out every single time and find some really cool things. Well, sometimes it doesn't work out, and I'll go ahead and show you one of those times.
What a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day. Another day for Ken and Dana here.
That's right, and we're in Nashville.
Nashville,
and as
Tennessee.
always, you know we like to bring you the beauty of Tennessee in all of its grand forms.
Grand form, yeah, grand form.
But what about the beauty and the
Aroma
of where we are now? Where are we now?
Well, we have we come down the highway and we see these nice, beautiful birds flying around, and we kind of took a left and we found this sign that had a WM on it.
And that stands for Waste Management.
Waste management.
So that's right. You may have guessed it by now. We're going to take you over a landfill.
A landfill. Now it says no trespassing.
Oh yeah, no trespassing.
It says it right there, but we're not trespassing.
Nope.
And it says nothing about no droning.
It doesn't.
Now, I told Ken I can't imagine a board meeting where they're worried about folks coming in taking pictures of the trash, but...
Oh dear. Well, there's that.
Well, that could be an issue.
Let me check the sectional chart. Hey, you spins the wheel, you takes your chances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I'll edit this out and you'll never see it.
You won't even know this was ever made.
This never happened.
Yeah, that never happened. All right. So, there's your Dana fix. And I'm going to go ahead and ask Jeff, as we are coming up on about 50 minutes, is there anything that you would like to say before and I'm sorry, I have to let you go here in order to do the giveaway. Because we're gonna give this away. This is an awesome little drone. Is there anything you'd like to share with everybody?
Well, obviously, of course, Kent's channel is awesome. So naturally, pay close attention to all of his important videos. And just remember that there's things that you can do with your drone that are cost-effective and simple with things around the house. You can be very inventive for trying to be able to overcome some of the little hurdles that.
That's right. DJI is always putting out stuff, and I'm not just picking out DJI. Drone companies are always putting stuff out that you just gotta have. I gotta have that thing, that new thing that attaches to that, and the thing that goes on there and glues over there. I gotta have it because it's just not perfect without it. Well, Jeff has shown us that there are ways to overcome that. And I thank you for being on the show, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Link to his channel is in the description. Thank you so much, sir, for being on the show.
Jeff, thank you. Nice talking with you.
And now I'm going to ask you to go ahead and hang up on me because I don't want to lose fish.
I'm going to hang up on you.
Just go ahead and... Just go ahead and...
That is so nice of you to say. I don't want to lose fish.
I don't want to lose you, buddy. I can't lose you.
I don't want to lose you either.
I can't lose you.
You had me at hello.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to give away this cool drone.
How are you doing that?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to okay, all right.
Or was I just not paying attention?
No. Here's how we're going to do it. And I've got a little demo video that I'm going to play that I filmed yesterday of me using this, which is just part of a longer video that I'll post tomorrow morning. So, going to be giving this away. How? Well, I've set up an email, and that email is skypeandwin@gmail.com. skypeandwin@gmail.com. And I'm going to ask you if you would like to win this Eachine drone, which is really cool, to email me your Skype ID. In the subject line, put your name and nothing else in the message other than your Skype ID. And in moments after I show you the cool demo video, I will pick someone and call them, and then we'll find out by calling the person who wins.
Well, see, now I kind of regret even being on the show.
Why?
Well, because I know radio rules and all of that stuff, and if you're part of the show or you've been on the show, you can't win. And
you're not eligible. I'm sorry.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
No. You know what though? Just for you, Fish, I've got another drone that you can have. This one
It's made out of Tinker Toys.
Well, actually, no. Let me go ahead and turn on the music. This one didn't quite make it. This one was, and I don't want to show the address, but this one I sent out to another winner. And look what the post office did to it. It's totally ruined, but
Great.
you can have it, Fish.
I appreciate the love.
Thank you so much, MTO Ariel. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so once again, if you want to win the eSheen E56 folding selfie drone, go ahead and email skypeandwin@gmail.com. While I'm playing this demo video, I will pick a winner and we will call them, and hopefully it'll work out.
Hold on a second. I got to say something to Drone Views. He's chatting.
Yeah.
How can just sending an email to Skype to win, how can that be too much work?
Yeah, it's just too much work for an
Yeah, how
almost
is that too much
$70
work?
drone.
Hold on a second. Done. Okay. How is that too much work?
Oh, you just got made fun of by Fish. How does that feel? Take that. All right, here we go. Here's me using this drone yesterday. Hello. We're going to test out this new eSheen. I don't know. It's a real pretty selfie drone, and it comes in this neat case here. It's got a nifty remote control. It's good if you're a righty or southpaw, huh? Whether you're a thumber or a pincher like me. All right, now, truth be told, I have not flown this yet. So, let's see how simple it is as I unfold the legs. Nice. I just hit record and I'm recording. Oh my goodness, there I am. Hello. This is what the image looks like as I'm recording. You can see it displays it quite nicely. There is a little bit of a lag, of course, being Wi-Fi, but that is a pretty good picture. 720 picture. This is a gravity sensing remote, so before I start it up with this one button, you have to hold it horizontally. I shall do that. And launch. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. It's backwards. It's backwards. Oh, no. Wow. This is very intuitive. I say that and then I crash. Let me see, come over. Hello, selfie drone. Wow. Very impressive. I'm going to continue to play with this because it is awesome. And if you want to win it, here's Ken to tell you how. Here I am to tell you how. And I'm trying to figure out this Skype thing because a lot of people didn't send their Skype.
I'm seeing, Ken, that a lot of people don't have Skype.
Well, hold on a second. Now, I have.
Or they don't remember their Skype
I
password.
I have some. Where are they? Oh yes, they're over here. These are noogies, and these are of the tough variety. Tough noogies, if you don't. So let me go ahead. And now, Fish is going to entertain you while I try to make this work.
What exactly are you trying to make work?
I'm trying to call the winner.
All right, we're going to get into politics, religion, and
Stop it now.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the cannibals decline to dine at the country club?
Why?
They can't stand tennis elbow.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I can't believe you haven't just thrown that thing through the wall yet. I am on it. Seriously. Have you told them? Have you told your listeners about your love of time-traveling movies yet, Ken?
No.
Yeah. Well, why don't you tell them about your favorite?
My
movie
favorite movie
with Christopher Reeves and.
You stop it! You stop making fun of me.
No. I've watched it since then numerous times. I've really begun to love it.
Okay.
What
now,
is
let
the
me go
name
ahead.
of the movie again?
All right, yeah, just stop it. You hush now. Let me go ahead and I don't know if this is going to work out. Okay, that didn't work out.
You're concentrating.
I am concentrating. I'm trying to make this work.
You can't think of your favorite time travel movie and concentrate at the same time?
I can't. I can't. And because I don't want to hang up on you.
Yeah, how are the cars doing?
The what?
Your Mazda, how's it doing?
Oh, it's great. Okay, they're not available. All right, well, this was
got in a little wreck, or
this was
somebody hit it or
a
something like
poorly
that.
thought out idea. Oh goodness, we don't want to show everybody that. Well, it just kind of fell apart, didn't it? I don't know how to get you back.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what I did.
I'm right here. I mean, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can see you.
It's all right
there.
now. I'm the ghost in the machine.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't get you back. I don't know what I did. Ha ha! Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna have to hang up on you and call you back. See ya. Now we'll call him back. Well, you know, you try to be innovative and make things fun.
Hello?
There we go.
Is Kent there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who is this?
Whoops. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, he's hung up on me again?
Did I?
No.
No, we're good.
You're just throwing all sorts of stuff up on the screen.
I know. But anyway, what are people saying in the chat there, Fish? You can just watch me drown, or you can help out.
Does everybody like my pumpkin display for the Harvest Festival and all of that? I did learn today that a school had canceled Halloween, and they're now calling it the Black and Orange Festival, which I'm pretty excited about because I love black and I love orange.
Okay, cool audio one. Cool audio. Dave, I will reply to you. And it was kind of anticlimactic because I wanted to have somebody on there and go, hey, it was me. I can't believe it. But congratulations to Dave. You just won this really awesome drone, and I appreciate you being patient with me. I'll go ahead and throw in a set of eyes, which would look really good, actually, on the top of this thing.
Yeah.
Now,
reason 3 why I don't use Skype.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah. Okay, well, I have to go to Skype school, and I will. So,
well, there's a, you know, I mean, just like anything, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of branches, and you know, it's you can't just have everything intellectually encompassed in your gray matter immediately. There's so many things, and things move, like I said, progressively, and so it's hard to keep up with every piece of technology.
I appreciate you saying that. That's very nice, Fish. And again, thank you for sitting in for Dana, who will be back, he assures me, next Thursday. And now...
You keep saying it like you wish I wasn't here.
Oh,
no.
That
hurts my feelings.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
If you weren't here, I'd be talking to myself, and that's no fun. So now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the viewer video of the week. Who is it? It is... Dave Constein. Dave Constein. It's of Powell Gardens, Kansas City's botanical garden. It's a 970-acre botanical garden in Kingsville, Missouri, 30 miles east of Kansas City. And here it is. Enjoy the viewer video of the week.
Oh, this sounds nice.
If there is something we need, it's a leap of faith. A step away from the comfort zone and be a little brave. So take a look around you. How far can you see? How far do you think you can run? Standing on your knees. It's a beautiful world out there.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that is nice. Some beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
If you're not going to judge me by saying that.
What about flowers?
Well,
Flowers
you know,
are
then I
beautiful,
said
my
it's
friend.
beautiful and everything. Well, you know how I am into water features and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So.
And there was a heron there. Did you see it?
Yes, there was.
That's really why
And
I
there was
picked it.
giant. Look at the giant African lily pads.
Oh, yeah.
It's a calla lily. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful world out there.
It's a beautiful world out
Just
there.
don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
Hey, that's like the house I built on Minecraft tonight.
You're too old for Minecraft.
Don't pass
No, I'm not. I have a 6-year-old, and we play it all the time.
Oh,
Totally into it.
I go to Chuck E. Cheese by myself, so.
I know you.
No, I don't. Ah, yeah. If you would like to be next
really
week's viewer video of the week, Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. Isn't that nice? That was beautiful.
Yeah, I thought it was a great job. Great job, Dave. I thought it was very
good.
nice.
Once again, that's from Dave Constein. And now, as it is coming up on an hour, let's go ahead and try to direct our attention to the people in the chit chat.
I lost my my connection when you disconnected me and everything. So
oh, sorry, man.
I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. It's all right. Don't worry.
Okay. If you got any questions, feel free. Now, I know there's a little bit of lag.
Derek, all great engineers utilize Minecraft for their pre-planning. I tell you, I can start playing Minecraft at like 7 p.m. when I get off there, and then by the time I look at my watch and it's like, oh my goodness, it's like 1:30 in the morning. And I've been building all night. It's great stuff. I love it.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, look, you like Pop-Tarts. You are the one. You should not talk.
That's
because
true.
of the things that you like. You get into these phases.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Fish knows me very well. Moving on. John Krasniak, who I believe super chatted earlier, was asking, who are the 3 viewers that get the Ken logo swag? Well, it appears that you want one, so I'll go ahead and give you one, sir.
Did he pay $10?
Oh, he paid more than that. John Krasniak, thank you very much. You've got the very first Ken Heron swag, which is all I have. I need to get T-shirts and hats and koozies and pens and all that stuff. You think people would want that? That's my question.
You need to get jeans like Gloria Vanderbilt or something.
Yeah. Ken Heron jeans. Maybe, yeah. For people who are soft in the middle now. Soft in the middle now.
Above your belt.
Yeah. Let's see. Ken, do you use filters on your drone cam? From Keith Coleman. Yes.
Hold on now. RC Funds Diversions. Ken, is Somewhere in Time your favorite movie?
Ugh.
It got 59% Rotten Tomatoes.
I like that movie, and I don't care who knows it. I like time travel movies, and I actually
That's
have
not really a time travel movie.
Sure it is. Dude looks at a penny and goes back in time. Tell me how that's not practical. By the way, what is her name? The girl in there? You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'll remember her name in a moment.
I met her. Never meet your heroes because I can tell you're
so let down. She had a mustache.
I shouldn't. Yes, you remember? I met her in the J.C. Penney's.
No.
Yes, she had a little bit of a. You know how like
she was the same woman that played Dr. Quinn Medicine Girl, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how like some women get that face fuzz going? She had a lot of it. Now, hey, you can't stop nature. And I've got a lot of hair on my back.
Right.
So we're even.
Did you really? I didn't know you were a hairy back guy.
We're getting distracted. Filters. Yes, I use filters on my drone. I usually use an ND8.
Lafayette Wade, Jane Seymour.
In the sunshine. Yes, Jane Seymour. And I actually do have a movie poster, and I have a pocket watch from it. And, you know, people meet at that hotel every year. There's people bigger fans than I am. Jane Seymour.
Now I honestly want to thank, I want to ask just for a quick second, all right?
Yeah.
I know this is all about drones, and I'm having a great time. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah,
really am.
By the way, David Yeager, you're right. Too much chit-chat, and that is Fish's fault.
No, it is not.
Too much chit-chat.
Because I think that a lot of people are also enjoying to find out who the real Ken Heron is.
No, they don't need to know that. They want to know what kind of filters I use. They don't care about if I love Jane Seymour.
All right. What's the deadline for the Lighthouse drone video?
Oh, yes, that's right. That is the next viewer compilation. Also, send your link to Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. It'll probably take me a good while before I'm able to put another one together, maybe even 2-3 months, maybe even next year. So you got plenty of time to get those in. And hopefully the next one will be a little bit longer than the shipwreck one. I appreciate everybody sending that stuff in. So back to the filters. Let me answer, for the love of God, let me answer that question. Yes, I use Polar Pro filters. Usually in the bright sunlight, I will use an ND8 filter, although sometimes I've used an ND4.
I get a repeating question. Who won the drone? Who won the little drone?
Oh, the person who won the drone was a dude named Dave. Dave, Dirty Pop. Okay, that's part of his email. I don't want to give the whole thing away, but Dave at Dirty Pop. He's not here, no. But he won it. And I'm sure he'll be excited when he watches back. What program do you use for live streaming? That's a very good question. And I'll go ahead and show you. This is the program I use. This is Wirecast Pro. Look at all those buttons and knobs. That's too many. Too many buttons and knobs, Fish. Goodness.
It is getting a bit chatty.
You shut up, man. Let's see. No, James, you didn't win. Where can I buy the little drone thing? Oh, that's a good question. You can get this drone. And by the way, I have a second one that I'll be giving away in a subsequent video very soon. It's a really cool drone. 720p camera. I'll be posting a longer review video of this tomorrow morning. So do check that out. And there's a little surprise.
Dave lives, sorry to interrupt, but Dave lives in Cincinnati. They don't have lighthouses. How about water towers?
No.
No, another compilation, Dave, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't have lighthouses. What about fire plugs? No, because the fire plug isn't. Anyway, all right. So I hate to, I mean, imagine you're watching a video. It's a bunch of lighthouses and then water tower. And I know you've got a great water tower video, and maybe there'll be a compilation of that coming up. That was kind of mean to me the way I said that, isn't it? I'm sorry. Anyway.
Not at all.
All right.
Just fact.
Yes, Jacob Williams, Dana Williams' son. Well, this is getting a bit chatty.
Of course he's going to say.
Is Newer a decent brand? It is for toys. It's mostly toys, but they're okay. You see any
Just
questions
real quick,
that I need to answer?
Jason, I love your father's band and everything, and I appreciate you.
Oh yes, absolutely. Dana Williams will return next week.
Yeah, I've been a Diamond Rio fan for years and years.
Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to do this for a while. Craig Wilson, he passed his 107. There he is. He passes his part 107, and he is now a official drone pilot. And let me just go ahead and.
Way to go, Craig. Way
I don't know
to
if you
go.
noticed
Congratulations.
this, but you can see your address, and I'll just go ahead and share this with everybody. There's your address and your social security number, and go ahead and feel free to steal this. No, I blurred it out, but when you take pictures, make sure that you blur stuff out, man, because people will go back and nefarious people will go back and try to mess with you. So a few more questions, and then we got to get on out of here. I live in California. What about zebras? Good question. What about zebras? Here's Fish to tell you all about zebras.
Well, actually, the proper name is zebra. It's not zebra, to be quite honest with you. I know a lot of Americans like to call them zebras, but I mean, have you ever known a woman named Debra? No, they're called Deborah.
Good point. Good point, Fish.
Just one.
Who created the music I use for my 5-minute intro and the bass riff when you pretend to be cool? Oh yes, that is all music from. I'll go ahead and share this website because it's awesome. Every single one of my videos has a link to this website. If you're thinking about monetizing your channel, you want to go ahead and, if you don't use Epidemic Sound, you want to use some sort of pay music site because it will benefit you greatly. When I started out you can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When I started out my channel, I got a video that got almost 500,000 views, and I used the wrong music, and I can't get any money from it. So that was a bit sad. So epidemicmusic.com is what I use.
Yeah, you have to use royalty-free music.
Yes, and YouTube does have some options, but most of that music sucks.
Everybody else is using it, and it's horrible. Right.
Yes, it's pretty bad. All right.
Buy yourself a synthesizer.
When am I coming to Ohio? Man, I don't know. I got to get out on the road. I have a vacation.
Somebody asked Ken. Somebody asked earlier. What do you think is the best accessory for a drone?
Oh,
in your humble opinion,
by far the best accessory for any drone is a case. Get a case because you're going to crush it. You're going to sit on it. You're going to throw it in the back of your car. something bad's going to happen to it. That's the best accessory, the first accessory that you should get when you buy any drone.
Rick Halliburton wants a wrench.
Who? Oh, yes,
Rick.
Rick, buddy. You got a wrench. All right. Well, that was
and
fun.
I agree with Nicole Kelly. Those drone races, I think they look cool as heck. I really, really enjoy watching them on television. It's amazing stuff what they're doing.
Yeah, I can't believe you've never flown any drone at all? Not even a toy drone, Fish?
Well, I got to be honest with you. I've flown a few drones in Call of Duty.
Okay. All right. And with that, I'll go ahead and we'll shut her down. We're going to shut her down.
I can't believe that my Call of Duty reference just decided to shut the whole thing down.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, Fish, for sitting in. We did cover everything. Didn't we? We covered everything, didn't we? Because every time I leave, I'm like, darn, we didn't do that or give that away. We gave away a thing.
Well, no, I think we got everything. We didn't do the Q&A with Ken and Fish, but, well, I think we kind of did. So.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't think we got too chatty, to be honest with you.
No.
You and I go way back.
We do.
We know about, audience and all of that stuff like that. And, always when something new is introduced into a radio or a show or anything like that, it's like, I love everybody.
That was Fish doing an impression of you. Whoever he was you were whining, that was Fish doing a you impression. Not me. Okay.
Gosh, this is so new. I hate that new guy. I wish he would get it off. It's too chatty. Let's talk about drones.
Okay. Once again, if you would like to contribute any videos to me, it's kenheronupload@gmail.com. Thanks to everybody who participated
Thanks,
today.
RC Fun, by the way. I appreciate that. Ken, wrench up Mike Brooks. He wants that.
Okay, I will go back and wrench up the people who need wrenches. The next guest coming in on the big show will be Brennan from Droner. If you haven't checked out his channel, do. He's got a lot of great information. He is a drone pilot for a living. He lives in California. He's a cinematographer, and he's got a lot of interesting videos on his channel.
RL, you all were fun and entertaining, not chatty. Thank you very much, RL. Appreciate that.
All right. And
with
with
a lot of
that,
great comments.
We're going to go
Fish,
ahead.
Rick Halliburton, love you.
Thank you very much, Fish. And
no, dude, I appreciate it.
Believe me when I tell you.
Ken and Fish, good chemistry. Now make radio. Love you stream together. So there you are.
I love you, Fish.
You know what? I love you too, Ken. Hey, by the way, also, Jerome Fischer VO.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I spend most of my life doing voiceovers, and that means for YouTube videos, for real estate like you do. I do commercial, national, documentary, narration. And if anybody does any of that, marketing or anything like that, or would like to check it out, feel free to email me. I think you got a link or something like that. We'll certainly talk about it. And I'm easy and fun to work with.
Were you just angling?
Hold on. There we go.
Okay. Until next time,
Bye.
And bye. There you go.
There you go. All right. Very good.